us will be removed forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be its salvation. Till we meet again, this is John Henry. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die?
What do you want?
The answer is really quite simple. Confidence in the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits.
No more games.
Our intrepid and everything they wanted. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness. Rest assured, I will not make Henry Eden built a country. He built it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling? To truly call home. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off. Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine a perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and well lit, and on the horizon, like nights of calm Their purpose is to make you hear America, revel in the joys of sport and such. If only. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressman could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eaton, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, all will live again. This country will live again. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is John Henry Eaton signing off.
It's time we had a talk. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. National security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? Rest assured, I am your president. The appropriate people of this great nation. I should be elected representative. When the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And
That person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. We've got a part now, you and I. But don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation. So you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing off. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about. That's all right. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. Not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave will restore peace and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. My America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Until we meet again, this is your president, signing off. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. I'm President John Henry. You're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
Right, go!
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. We live. The very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders, now the most powerful nation on Earth, die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, and it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. John Henry Eaton built a country. He built it fast. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war, of fear, and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest, until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until next time, this is...